What is going on, everyone? It is Hexied back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be going over the best man defense out of the dime normal defense that we have been running in the other videos. So if you guys notice a common theme, all these videos have been different ways to run my offense and my defense. We are going through full breakdowns in the games of how I run everything and why I run it. This is the best free content you will ever get on YouTube. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get right on into it. All right, boys, we're going to be going over the dime normal cover 2-man setup. We had a cover 4 quarter setup in another video. Go check it out. But yeah, what we're going to be doing, auto flip off, defensive motion response we want off as well. And we just go into safety depth, pinch, and close. Simple as that. So what we like to do out of this and why we like cover 2-man, I'll explain in a second. So we're going to come out cover 2-man base, and then we're just going to go Texas 4-man. So we're just going to come out versus, like, let's see, maybe a trip set. Yeah, we'll just come out versus that. Cool. Okay. So what I like to do versus this is I like to press, and then I like to shade in and up immediately. So once you shade in and up, this is like your base defense. If you think they're going to run, don't do the next step. But there's a really cool feature in Madden now where you can pass commit route commit inside or outside. So if I think this tight end is going to be on a corner route, I am going to route commit him outside and it will get blanketed. Like, it will get just destroyed out there. So with that being said, when you run a defense like this, you can route commit everyone inside for like the left routes that you think are going to go inside, and then if they go outside, you just switch the guy into the deep zone. So right here, I route committed all 3 of the guys on this side inside, and then the tight end outside. So we're just going to basically look at whatever is going to get open here, and I'm just going to wait for them to hike. Bang. Okay, so look at that. I route committed outside, he threw inside. I mean, that was a really, really sharp read by the CPU. Remember, CPU is going to always make a throw, but let's just route commit this guy inside here. And then we'll do the rest. Once you get like the route commits down, you know, you'll be really good. But to do it, once again, you're going to push Y or triangle on PlayStation, A, and then you're going to push the receiver icon, and then it's just left or right on the left stick. So like, bang. I did it on A. So now the tight end is going to be route committed inside. He should play it. If he doesn't, then I don't know. But yeah, he did play it. As you can see, I just didn't guard the running back. So route committing is really, really, really good. It can really benefit your defense. So with that being said, now we can always do defense based off of how we like how we route commit. So like right here, if I route commit these 2 guys inside and one of them run a zig route, now I have a hard flat out here, and then I have this deep zone to play like 13 if he goes vertical. So that's a little cool adjustment we can do. So I'm just gonna hike or wait for him to hike. I'll switch on to him, and I mean, he just kind of got burnt there. I didn't route commit him inside. But it's also different in practice mode, I'm telling you. Once we go in game, you guys will see. But yeah, I'll just route commit him inside. And then hard flat, something like this. Oh, inside and up as well. Bang. And then we're just going to wait. And then I'm just going to switch stick this top left guy. And, I mean, everyone, the pressure comes in. They're pretty blanketed. But this is just a really, really good mix-in for when you're playing something like, you know, trips or anything that can really get pressed. So like right here, he has slot-o-matic versus gold, so he might win. But we're just going to try it again. I'm going to route commit inside. And then I'm just going to wait. Look at that. Bang. I mean, well, he just has slot-o-matic, so he's going to fry. But they obviously won't have slot-o-matic in game unless they really torch you. But then again, even if they do have slot-o-matic, now you can do something a little adjusty, and you know he's going to maybe run something like that. So now you can put a vert hook here, and then you can man this guy up, and then when he hikes the ball, you're just going to switch over here to go play the running back. And I mean, it's just practice mode. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it right now, but you guys will. Oh, and he's lit up. That's another thing. But yeah, all I'm saying is you can just mix this in with the other cover 4 if you're really getting burnt, because man coverage is really, really tricky in this game to beat when you're playing a good man coverage. So yeah, I'm just going to let this snap. We're going to switch stick this outside guy, and look at that. There, he blanketed it. Like, he blanketed that post route. So without further ado, we're just going to go and get on into some gameplay. All right, here we go. We're playing Hoodie Sean. This guy's a pretty good player, I'm pretty sure. I don't know who he is, but I think he's someone. So, good. We get a good game for our first game of the day. Just woke up. It's been a, I don't know when you guys are going to see this. Maybe today is Monday, probably Tuesday. You guys will probably see this Tuesday. But the new cards just came out. I just got that new Brian Burns, and I got the new Witherspoon. Excited to see how they play because you guys know we run the little loop defense. So we're just going to just get around here, and on offense we are in the New Orleans Saints playbook. If you guys want to see more offensive breakdowns, go check out the other videos. Once again, all of my videos on Madden this year have been Saints playbook, so we're going to keep trying to like incorporate things in my scheme in these videos, like little tips and tricks, and then just go over gameplay. Like that's, I think, is going to help everyone a lot, because not only can you just follow us and just do what we do for free, but yeah, I mean, okay, so bang, perfect. Right here, when we see 3 down line set, we like audibling over to the Y off trio close, and then just running 0-1 trap. Like 0-1 trap really does a great job at beating 3D line sets, as you see there. Really, really tricky. So you don't want to spam it, because then people might find a shoot or something, but we just want to have it in our back pocket in case, you know, we need a play. So right here, we're in trips, you know, good old bang. We have our zig, cut up the field, good. Air truck outside. Air truck's a really good thing in this game, if you guys don't know. If you air truck, you can really change the direction quick and get around people. So right there, when I went up the field, I kind of air trucked outside. You can do it with anyone this year, not just like the fat guys like last year. You can just air truck to kind of get around people, and it's probably the best skill move in the game. Even though it's not like actually trying to truck people, it's still really, really good. If you guys are enjoying the scheme you're seeing right here, make sure to go check out RedHotTips.gg. Use code Hexied for 10% off. We have me, Lambo, DRINI, and Wesley all posting content. Both DRINI and Wesley will be posting very, very soon, and then I'll be posting tips in my scheme soon enough. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, on defense, auto motion off, safety dub pinch close. Let's see what he comes out. If he comes out in like a gun bunch, see, like, I don't really love man versus this, so we're not going to run man off rip, but man is always one of those defenses where you can just immediately go and, like, if you don't know how to stop something, run man coverage. Like, that's my buddy Norm. I don't know if he, oh my gosh, that was a, I don't know what that route was. It just, like, stopped and just flew outside. Okay, but, interesting. Flat Y goal line. Okay. But yeah, if you don't know how to beat something, just literally run man coverage. I mean, that is probably your best bet. So we're just gonna be ready for a switch stick here. Oh my guys. So we're just gonna come out on a base shell. I'm gonna switch stick the out quick. Yep, good. Okay. I didn't pull the safety over enough. That was really bad. Good play, good play. But yeah, I'm just looking at like on defense, we really try to pick up on tendencies the first drive. So like my defensive philosophy is really just, even if we do let up a touchdown, I want people to go down the field and like work, which he didn't right there, which is really unfortunate. But I like people actually working, because then I can kind of pick up on what they like to do on big downs. So if we're playing a bunch X nasty or something, and we know, and we get to that, we get them to three third downs, right? You got to take mental notes. If on that third down he does a stem down corner route, you got to, like, in the back of your head, be ready to switch a stem down corner route on a big play, because that's what he wants to throw. And then if they don't have their main read on a big high pressure down, they might make a mistake, because high pressure downs are always the ones where, you know, it's the difference between winning and losing a game. Like, if you get stopped on a third down, you may lose, or fourth down, you may lose the game. But yeah, this 0-1 trap really, really kills this style of defense here. So we're just gonna go with a combo from last year. And yeah, simple. We look flat to drag to post to streak. So flat is not open. Bang, we have post. Go up, puka. Good, puka. Fly. Beautiful. So he had a low. So that's why I like that spacing so much, is because if their vert is super high, you can just throw that drag right underneath. But since their vert was low, we could just throw that post over top. So it's a really easy play. Really simple. I really like making simple plays on offense. I think having simplicity is one of the most important things in making a really good offense, because you don't want to make yourself have to have a tricky read every time. And that's why I really like, not off meta, but because I wouldn't say this is like off meta, but it's definitely not the most common offense in the game. Like bunch X nasty, you're playing people who only play bunch X nasty. So like when people only play bunch X nasty, they're going to have better reps versus it, and they may know what they like to do versus it. Like right there, he came out in cover 2, so we had a speed out, a zig, and a corner. The corner gets open if he had a hard flat. The speed gets open if he has a high flat. The zig will get open versus like anything. So super easy play, and then we have a backside in. Kind of similar to our last year's game if you guys were sticking around. But yeah, I'm really liking this New Orleans Saints playbook. It has everything. We have doubles, we have Y-half trips nasty, we have Y-half trio close, and we have trips 10 and flex. I mean, I don't think I really get stopped much more than like user error. So yeah, I mean, I love it. We're just gonna come out and cover 4 quarters again, and see, like right here, this is where we could do a man style of defense. But yeah, bang right there. Look at that. Our pressure zooped right in. He went to stick and knot. Okay. So he's coming out in Y-half trips 19, and then I think Civil ran this formation last year, if I'm not mistaken. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna do this. This should get bagged. Oh, we're gonna go tight end, actually. Oh, his tight end's in a weird number. I hate when that happens. Bang, everything's back. Good play, good play, good play, good play. I didn't get pressure on that big play, but he's really running a lot of very simple route combos right now, which is trying to pick up on it. I'm like, so his tendencies right now are he likes that. I mean, the first play of the game, he went to the corner route. Yeah, like something like that. Like, look at that. He likes going to the quick flat. So on a big down, I'm going to make sure I have quick flat defense. And then I'm going to make him beat me with something else over top of that. So we just got to get him to a big down. Really put, like, simple shells in the field until then. And then, yeah. Okay, end of the first quarter. Let's just go and get a stop now. All right, here we go. Bang, bang, over, up. And a hard flat, and then man at the tight end. All right, so last time he was on this hash, he went to a quick out route on Puka. So that's what we're going to look to. Oh my gosh, I played it and then I switched off of it. That was bad. But like, do you see how we went to that and we knew it? It just really, it just tendencies. Like, tendencies are huge in this game. So I got to be better at switching that next time for sure. But we're just going to shade down, man up the tight end here. And then we're just going to look at what he could possibly do. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. We pulled the safety over just a little bit, and then we had that outside third, and we switched onto it to play that little, we played that little slot fade because he had like an out route, a slot fade, and a streak. That streak was there to bait my switch stick, thinking I was in a cover 2, and I switched to the outside guy, but then he didn't account for the inside third, so that's where we had put our CPU in a really good position for a pick. So that Shelvers bunch is one of my favorites, honestly, because it takes a lot for people to actually figure out what to do, and then we are off to the races with Chase. I mean, I'm telling you, this 0-1 trap play is just amazing. But yeah, we're just gonna run our simple play again. Bang, we just stem down the corner out one time, and then I just speed out. Speed out. I'm gonna stem him down. Bang, and then look at that. That zig route just gets in a beautiful spot. We just air truck. We're gonna take it to the 2-minute warning, and then try to like chew this clock out so he doesn't get the ball before half. Here we go. 2nd and 2. We're just gonna, I mean, until I see something from this 0-1 trap getting bagged. I mean, that was like, I don't want to say that was fluke because that was good defense, but the guy kind of came in free, and if he's relying on a guy coming in free for his like stop, then I'm okay with it. So last time he had a really, I'm trying to remember what he did. He had a really short flat on the right, so we're just gonna come out in this level sales play and look if we can hit that corner out over top. So like, yeah. Bang. We just have that corner out right down the sideline. Super easy play. I just remember him having a very, very shallow flat. So when you realize something when you call the play, remember it. Like, take a mental note. Like, that's the biggest thing. You don't just call plays to call plays. You got to call plays because you know that. Okay, so he did it twice in a row. So now it's something we got to take account for. He had that guy come in free twice. So with that being said, we got to be ready. Okay, we're just going to put this guy in a slant and then hike the ball. Bang. Yeah, he called really good. Yep. Great. Oh. He guessed our play. I mean, I came out and chew clock, so, I mean, we only really could have called one play right there. But that was really good defense. I mean, he had a hard flat. Like I said, a very, very low flat. And then that made it so we couldn't throw anything there. I mean, he had that blanketed. He guessed the play right and got to stop. Ooh, we threw up. So that play right there is really good at stressing the user, and he just really baited us. That stem down post would have been open, but I tried to throw that like right before he would get there so he can try to get the first, because the stem down post would not have been a first. So I just got a little greedy there. I mean, that's, once again, I don't feel like I really get stopped because of, like, bad offense. It's more just mental error. So right there isn't a prime example of it. Oh, man. I mean, we man up the tight end, and he just he didn't get there. It's unfortunate. But right there, we called a really bad play on second down, got sacked, and then we just threw a pick. So, I mean, that really can't happen. That's inexcusable. I'm not going to lie and say I'm perfect on offense, but yeah, that just is something that is a bad read. That's very atypical. Okay. So he had a running back flat route, and that's one of the plays where it's like motion sneak. Okay. Or mesh halfback sneak. Okay, gotcha. So we got to be aware of that when we do put out a shell. We got to make sure we have a defense that will... Okay, he's doing it again. Bang. Pick. Oh, that could have been a pick there. But we sniffed out the sneak there, and we actually had a really good defensive play. So now I'm going to... What's he going into? Oh, he's going to normal. All right, first normal, I like to do something like this. Bang. Okay. So I just cover 3 clouded the right side, and then I switched to the left. I really keep my offense and defense like pretty simple, but I just change up the man ups a few times, just guessing on their play. This bunch X nasty is kind of, I don't want to say weird, but like he doesn't really call plays that you would expect. Okay. And look at that. I put an outside third there on accident, but I realized it off rip, and then I switched it. So right there, I meant to put my middle guy on an inside third, but it just wasn't there at all. So what I did to make up for it was simply just... Okay, we got to make sure we have a really sharp read. I simply just switched it down to my outside third, and then, okay, bang, easy read. Get up the field. And we're just going to take it to half here and play some defense out of half. Dime, normal. We're going to go cover 4 quarters, and then we're just going to invert it probably versus bunch X nasty. I feel like it's a really, really good defense. Like, I truly do think that this little inverted cover 3 does a great job of playing exactly what we needed to. So here we go. We're going to go down on that. I mean, look at that. Everything is bagged. Everything he wants. The tight end post is manned up. We can use that vert hook on the right to kind of play down and over on both of them. Bang. Super easy sack. I really, right there, I had a crazy match principle thing that I don't even know what I did, but it actually just worked out to a charm. So now we're just gonna go. Oh, I gotta move this guy. Oh, shoot, I gotta user him now. Please play it. I forgot to get my guy on outside third. So, and of course he had 2 vertical routes over there. So if I didn't like, we're just gonna run super aggressive D here, mid read, deep zone. Way too aggressive. I don't know why I called that play. I don't know why he called that play. He called a really... For the stock shell I've been running the whole game, he called a play that would have got absolutely caged by it. So I don't really know why he called that play, but good on him, I guess. We really had him in a great spot to get a stop right there, but I just had the guy in a quarter instead of a third, so I couldn't switch off of him, or else it would have been a touchdown. So unfortunately, my guy didn't play what I needed it to. And yeah. It's unfortunate, but we just got to go score, and then we'll get another stop here. But yeah, we're going to come back out in our Y trips nasty. And when we go over to, I'm going to go back over to trips, low sales. Just going to stem down this corner once, and then stem down B all the way, and just watch for, oh my gosh, really good switch. All right, so what I'm noticing is when we go over to that trips versus this guy, he does a really good job. So we're just not going to go back to it, you know, like, and once again, those are really tricky reads that I got to make right there, and he's doing a really good job. So this isn't the kind of game where we need to go over to that formation, in my opinion. So, oh, good catch by Brown. Good, Brown. Okay. So he's making really tricky adjustments with that trips tight end, so we're just gonna chalk it. You know, like we don't have to go to trips tight end. We only go to trips tight end when it makes our life easier. If it makes our life harder, we're not gonna just force a trips tight end play. You know, so like right there, like he has not been able to stop that play. So we're just gonna run that play. You know, we're gonna run some other plays as well. Let's go over to doubles. You know, PA snag. Go over to a quick little PA snag. Nothing wrong with this. And then all we do, we're just gonna base protect. Bang, bang, bang. We have our flat open, easy yards. His loop is looping right now. Like, he has a little dollar loop that's coming in pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, but it's cool. We're just gonna run the ball here. I want to make sure we don't rush this game past where it needs to be. All right, find the hole. Oh, man, dude, that's bad. We can't have that happen. All right, I'm gonna come out in trips, and it's gonna maybe look dumb, but we're just gonna put 3 streaks on the field because he's running really aggressive defense, and I don't know if he can guard this play. Yeah, nope, he can't. Beautiful. So when you realize someone's playing really aggressive defense, you can put 3 streaks in trips, bro, and you really don't like. It's not a hard read to make. Like, if you know they're playing super aggressive cover 2 style defense, put 3 streaks and one of them will get open in some sort of pocket. So really smart play right there. But now we just got to go and figure out a way to get a stop here. And yeah, boys, I'm sorry about not really running man coverage in this video if you guys made it this far. It's just, I don't really like man coverage versus dime normal, but you guys probably clicked on this video to see defense. So if you guys are learning something, that's all I really care about. We're just going to come out in here, though, once. All right, perfect. This is where I like an inside shade. And then we're just going to switch around. So, bang. Beautiful. Okay. Good. I don't really know how to play man versus this look, but we're just going to run it again here. Going to shade inside up. Going to put a, what's it called over there? A soft squat. I'm probably going to, yeah. Ooh, it really got fried. Okay, interesting. Put a soft squat out there, but like that's just one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan. So on a big down, we're gonna go back to our cover 4 quarters versus like a trip set. Like if you guys play trips, tight end flex, or trip or tray Y flex or whatever, then yeah, I'm more of a fan of that. But now we're just gonna run a little mid read shell. This is really to help us. Wow, I mean that's just an insane read to make. We have a mid read and a mid and oh, man. Okay. This guy's a little slinger. He's a little slinger. Let's go here. Throw it. Yep, beautiful. All right. Perfect defense right there. He wanted to throw that deep, but he didn't feel comfortable. I mean, it would have been a pick, but yeah. Back to cover 4 quarters. Down, over. Ooh. There we go. So like that soft squat sometimes plays that and sometimes doesn't. So we got to make sure that wasn't a huge down, so I wasn't really worried about it off rip with our switch, but we got to make sure that we do get over to that. We're going to put a hard flat out there though here. Yeah, he's going to take it to the quarter. All right. Okay, big down right here. We're going to hard flat. He got a first on that. We had a hard flat and a man up by the tight end. He got a first. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay. We're in a good position still, though, so we're not going to get too upset. Bang. Beautiful defense. Come on, Lattimore. Let's go, boys. I'm telling you, this shell really causes people, it gives people havoc. You guys may have clicked on this video for man defense, but I'm sorry, we just happened to play a zone. But now if you guys ever play Bunch X Nasty, just look at the shell, man. It really does wonders with bagging this formation. So, yeah, we're just going to hike, go down, bang. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to hurry up. Come out and dagger whip, and then I'm just going to flip it here. And then we're going to go back to that play we threw a pick on, which some people may be like, ooh, why are you going back to that play? It's because I know he can't use her with the defense he's putting on the field. So, like, ugh. Wow. Hawkinson, man. I mean, whew. Embarrassing. Okay. I don't know what kind of defense he's going to run here, so we're just going to run something like this. This is one of my favorite combos versus a bang. Easy. He got a PI, so we're going to get a first off of that, thank goodness. Would have put us in like a nice 4th and 2 position, but we're not really worried about it. We're going to go back to this flood play because he's probably expecting run. So we're just going to quick snap this. Bang, you have a little pocket right there to throw that X. You could also put him on a post and stem him down. It might be a little bit better of a window, but yeah. This is a little dime defense. It's pretty interesting. I'm going to definitely make sure to figure out some more runs versus this because I never want to die to dime 1-4 for sure. So we're going to look at this 0-1 trap. I don't know if this dime 1-4 or 3-2. It's one of them. But dang, that 0-1 trap just got... It just such bad blocking sometimes and such good blocking other times. So I don't know. I'm gonna go back to trips 10 and flex, and we're gonna do some sort of. This is like gonna look really body, but it might work. It truly just might work. Ooh. Okay. See, I had to run that wide side. I ran it short side, which really killed our chances of getting a first there. So we're going to come out in trips again. But we're going to come out to the wide side. And I might actually do that again. No lie. I don't know if he's going to get over adjust here. I think slant post. We're just going to do it. We're going to do it. Bang. Right down the middle. 3 streaks. Told you. Like, when people play super aggressive defense, just put 3 streaks in the field. And you're going to find something. Like, you will find something. We beat them. It was a really good game. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that follow for more. We're going to post some more videos about our defense with, like, the man coverage if we play a certain set. But remember, we don't want to run man coverage versus everything. We want to run it versus things that we're going to get an advantage out of. Bunch X Nasty would kill man coverage. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace out.